set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And on play action, Vick. He'll buy some time right. He'll have a first down past the 40. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, Falcons. Evan Ingram, 75 yards. And the Falcons have taken the early lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Down, done, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun now for Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Jamal Adams on the safety blitz. Too fast to handle.
And it's 3rd down.
And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. Now a play fake. Brady. Flush to his right. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. They'll run on first down. It's done. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys. But now that the guys are taking such great care of themselves, as you pointed out, you can still get explosive runs at any age.
At the 34-yard line.
And that'll set him back 5. On 2nd down, Taylor. And he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The sack by Julius Peppers. And that is the third sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game.
Oh, the Falcons fly in and they block it. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Past the 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Falcons.
Partners, you well know every block punt wasn't necessarily a called block. Sometimes the guy just finds his way back there. Doesn't matter. The play happens, and that one turned into 6 points because they handled it so well after the block.
And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Falcons 14. Visitors nothing. Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion. It's almost like he's running a route before he gets the football because he's got a full head of steam when the ball is popped in his direction.
3 at the Falcons.
Eluding the pressure right. And it's complete to Antonio Gates. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, they give to Tomlinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
End of the first quarter with the score Falcons 14. Visitors nothing.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down.
18-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there with a nice explosive run.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Jamal Adams there.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
So it's 3rd and goal, and now the question, can this Falcon defense stand tall once more? Taylor's going to keep this. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
A loss of a yard brings up 4th and goal.
4th down. Here's Taylor. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
To DK Metcalf. A gain of 4.
Vic goes play action. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Levante David. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6. At the 6-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Escaping and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A 10-yard.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Take over 1st and 10.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Desmond King there on the coverage. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. To throw again. Vic. Forced out to his left. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Michael Vick. Well, he cannot get away. Down goes Vick. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play.
A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. This will be the final play of the half. Vick, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this carries into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On play action, now Brady. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So here's Vick following the interception. And incomplete on the deep ball. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far. And it was again on the last play.
Throwing again, Vick on 2nd and 10. He goes right back to Metcalf, this time complete. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10. As they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Vick readies to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal.
The kick by Bass is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The throw there by Brady, intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They do go for it. It's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 33. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But the smart play...
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Antonio Cromartie. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
14's the mark. 14's the mark. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. Hey, go 66.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Flush to his right. Going left side, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a pickup of 19 yards on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Back now here on EA Sports
With the score,
as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4.
3.
On 1st down, done. They find some open field here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Julius Peppers able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
On the stop.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. And that one ended up incomplete.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Falcons able to muster together a goal line stand. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. They'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped at his tracks at about the 3.
Tackled by...
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. And what is going on here? I've got 3rd down. Screen shows 3rd down, but they've got the punt team out there. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
His guys take over 1st and 10.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. He goes full extension, and he's got it. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Brady. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by LT, the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Vic now from the 50. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Chase Young in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. 9 yards on the gain there, and it's going to bring up a tough 3rd and 7.
He was brought down by Levante David.
Vic now. He can run for it, and he will. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll run it again with Fournette. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
43-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 12. And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee. On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Leonard Fournette, the ball carrier.
Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right.